What do you call 5 Ignas that have been digging around for 3 months and have found nothing and are currently walking away in sync? I'd call them dead.
Or deluded.
Deluded, dead, disturbed, distracted. Either way, they're gonna die. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we went through the Machina village and we got Monado armor, one of the last secret Monado arts. In this episode though, we are back in expert mode because we can, and I love the Definitive Edition for it, is that we are going to be doing something really special. Or at least special in comparison to the criticisms that I had about the particular Monado armor side quest, and I'll make it very apparent as to why I have such an issue with it. Anyway though, to recap on why we're here, way back when, Anopon asked us to take a lot of these guys out because they were digging for a key. And they're currently suck, hitting Shulk for 1 damage. These guys are not hard at all, no matter what level you are. Generic and just chain attack is their biggest threat right now. But if you're able to capitalize on combos and the like, you should be a-okay. Even though Shulk is just refusing to use Stream Edge. Thanks, buddy. But once you get them down to 2 enemies, they can't do a chain attack. Therefore, their gimmick is all but mute. And toppled, so we can just beat him down. And you know what? I gotta say, expert mode makes something like a let's play like what we're doing here so much better. But unfortunately, even though you take up 5 enemies, they only give you 1 chest. Kind of a rip-off if you ask me. But go on here. You find the key. And you found the key not in a mausoleum. Anyway though, back to the point about expert mode. It definitely makes things like Let's Plays a lot more streamlined and a lot easier to handle. Because don't get me wrong, I feel like one of the things of which we could improve on ourselves in this channel is a sense of like streamlined and making things flow a lot better. I'll definitely say that. The past few episodes I feel like have been abundantly clear about that. And we're still working on that. However, there were some times in the Definitive Edition or the original Let's Play, in which it was like story prompts, or whether the tone wasn't quite right, etc. But I do feel like there were some enemies and some side quests which had to be missed because, you know, things were just wrong for pacing, wrong for tone, and they kind of got skipped out. So when we eventually got to them, they kind of got reduced to a joke.
Yeah.
Here though, we can lower our levels and we can make things as they were intended. Hence why here everyone is at an even 30. And so much so, now that we're more experienced and at a higher level, we can finally take on something I have been wanting to get done for a long time. You goddamn no good win. Here we have Reckless Godwin. First of all, attacks like Stream Edge or War Swing are a godsend. His gimmick is what you see before you. He likes to surround himself with bodyguards, but he himself is not that big of a threat regarding his attacks. He's just a big beefy boy which have multiple chain attack options going against your favor. Lucky though, we're heavily defensed, so that's not a problem with that.
Yeah, because we've got high-powered armor.
Look, It's not completely one-sided fight, because they have shields in themselves. And plus we have Shulk.
That's the AI.
I know, but still though. Shulk is Shulk. Are you saying Shulk isn't worth anything?
No.
His art in this case is potato. If you're toppled, instant death no matter what you do. But if you got art like Ryan, which you can have last stand, it's actually not that bad because you can take anything and keep on licking. And we handled that just fine. Amelia died, but you know what? It's all good. Collectibles, you don't really need them for anything except for selling fodder. But also, you can take this guy out the first time you get here, should you be leveled enough, prepared enough, or just want to squash him like we do.
Yeah, like with expert mode, we de-level ourselves. We essentially make ourselves glass cannons.
We're handicapped in some ways, but it's all good. Now, these particular areas we are going to go over right now, you know what would help, Alice? You know what would absolutely help?
What?
If I hit capture on the recording. Oh my god. Thank god. Okay, so I've got 6 minutes on my clock. You know what else is good? The future. How you can retroactively record should you fumble. Which is great. Which is great. Thank god I caught that.
Thank god for retroactive recording.
Thank you, Elgato. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm just gonna jump to my death because I feel shamed. I just went through the tree. I decided to kill myself out of shame because I forgot to hit record on the footage. Shameful. Shameful. But let's face it, YouTubers have done that from the very dawn of time. Anyway, no Nupon. It's been a while, but we got that side quest all done and dusted.
You the best. You protect treasure from Ignis. What? There was a big altar, but nothing happened? Ah, Katja forgot something. Katja thought Ignis would get stuck there. Katja tell you about it next time. Thank you for protecting treasure.
Well, that's that, I think.
Katja give you this to thank you for protecting Giant's treasure.
We get reward up 4.
Recovery up 4.
We're up for what? But why stop there? No time like the present.
You found out altar at Exile Fortress has secret, right?
Maybe.
Okay, Katja tell you. Just put offering on altar. Offerings and rituals and things are important for giants. They so mysterious. Same true for ruins everywhere.
So they may have been big, but they valued rules and order?
Maybe that's how giants were. But Katja think there are giants who fought white spiders.
I see. I suppose they're all different. Just like us.
Maybe we need to put Giant's mirror on altar. Dax's shrine on Bionis Lake, not far from here. Go get it and put it on altar. When you put mirror on altar, we should get treasure. But Katja don't know what it is. Tell Katja when you get it.
Alright, I will. I'm sure this ain't gonna backfire on us anyway whatsoever. So with that, you get your instructions to go all the way back to Bionis Lake. And I gotta say, I think one of my favorite things to do with newbies, it's something that I want to do in future, is I want to say, hey, go this. As soon as you enter Bionis Lake, go to this place. There's something really good and beneficial there.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is. I'm not lying. I'm being earnest. I'm being earnest when I say that.
Ernest.
Yes, earnest. Why? What's wrong with saying that? Why are you laughing?
No, no reason.
Good, because there is no reason. You see, I'm being earnest when I say that. In Xenoblade, I'm being earnest.
On the Bionis leg.
When has that ever steered me wrong? Never, I tell you. Never. It's kind of one of the old jokes I have, and I think I've told Alice about this, but I'm gonna say it again for the benefit of the audience. I just want to say jokes like that, because I know there's not gonna be a funny outcome I personally am gonna say, but I can just imagine it. For example, one of the things I want to do every time I move house is that I paint the walls in red paint saying, "I will kill again." And then I cover it with the most crappiest, ugliest wallpaper known to mankind. And then, the next time someone moves in and says, "Ugh, I don't like that wallpaper," they tear it down, and then the rest speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You get a giggle who anything about it. What Ryan's not getting a giggle out, however, is that there's spiders all over the place. I think we all know what happened the last time there were a lot of spider eaters in a closed-off area here. Here we are, Black Cat Shrine. So much so that we have our own unique enemies. Now, just imagine you are a wide-eyed couple of new players to Xenoblade thinking, "Oh wow, there must be a boss fight here. Oh, I bet there's a cutscene and everything. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Alright, the cutscene's starting when?" You get up close. Ta-da! Imagine seeing this as soon as you begin. We kind of freaked out during our first playthrough of this, so it's always just a pleasant memory for us. And the game intended to do that, because if you saw briefly, I couldn't get the collectible because the monster model was blocking it briefly until it was too late.
Yeah.
They wanted you to get a jump scare out of this thing, and no matter what level you are, it will spawn just like that. So it'll give you a surprise regardless.
Fair warning, don't fight with your back to the edge.
Yep. Why? Why say that?
Because of that.
Haha.
Yeah.
Look for you. I got out the way. This is Clifftop Byron, and you just saw his gimmick piece. He can launch you off the cliff if you're not careful. And him being a spider, he's not really that friendly. Also, he has some attacks that can debuff you and slow you down. But if you are on top of anything and are quite bulky like Ryan, and not being so close to the goddamn edge, you should be a-okay. His gimmick piece isn't bad per se, but still though, at this level, it's definitely worth watching out for. And Soldier, bye-bye. I struck him before the attack could strike us, which is awesome. And there are a few good things you can get here for the time. You do want this because, again, monster drops are always selling fodder.
I don't really think Dunban should have a sword called Quitter, though.
It makes them quit. That's the thing. Already though, it's not much, but I do like the ruin. Design. Almost reminds me of Breath of the Wild, even though retrospectively it looks like Breath of the Wild copied Xenoblade. But I digress.
Monolith worked on that.
Indeed. But there's also the secret cave right next to Dakar Shrine, and this brings a close to one of the side quests in which we haven't actually got yet. If you remember, in Tephra Cave, we found a knife. In the marsh, we found a gun. Or I guess here we find the gun. In the marsh, we found armor. A lot of things gone on missing. What you find here is a great outlook.
Mm-hmm.
I've wanted to see this area when we first booted up the game. This looks so great for the Switch. So much so that I'm gonna go bye-bye! Well, I didn't get to enjoy the area that much, but what a view. I've wanted to look at that area for so long, because look at this, man. Even the water up close looks great.
Yeah.
This game never fails to look epic, and I just wanted to get a great view of it. And the great views don't stop there, though, guys. If we were to go back to the marsh and go and get our reward post haste, there's one more stop I want to make before ending things off. Because if you thought that cliff was awesome, oh dude, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You can get Giant's Mirror at Daxter Shrine on the Bionis Lake. Just put Mirror on top of Exile Fortress. Then you get treasure.
Yes, I'm sure it will. Because the last time we had, that worked out fine. Tigger's now here without a king, but that's not important.
They're coming back for revenge.
Whoops. They can follow you up here. Did not know that. Guys, this is kind of a bad place for you to be. At least two of you, at least some of you have given up. Guys, do you mind pissing off for a second? No? I honestly thought Shulk was gonna go home then. That said, Ancient Altar. Let's do it. The spider scares do not end. Oh god, I forgot there were two. Oh man. In our first playthrough, we saw this back to back, and we thought, this game just really likes spiders. And hates us in the process. Let's go on though. Defiled Queen. These have agility downs and they can launch you. Just like Dakar Shrine, if you're close to the edge, that can cause a problem.
There's another one over there.
Yep. Luckily though, it is a little bit weird how it distances itself so far from the other one. I guess I just got lucky. If they're in packs, they can definitely cause problems for you. But on their own, there isn't really much they can do apart from slow you down just a little bit. But over that, it's spiders, and Ryan hates these things.
Yeah.
But yet, I feel like the lad's doing just fine on his own. So you know what? We'll skip to the end and we'll take out these guys post haste. I know. I've got to suffer more. I get it. You must suffer more. I know. Where does the whipping start? Oh my God, Ryan. I know. It ain't over yet. Oh, we leveled up even though in hindsight it doesn't really matter. As always, quest exclusive enemies drop silver chests, and Ryan apparently must suffer more. Yeah, she has Who's putting him through or for the suffering?
Dunban.
Right, die! Anyway, here's one thing that will not be dying. Cute Nopon.
White spiders came when you put me on shrine? Catchin' don't know about that. But you got treasure, right? Huh? A strange thing? It's the daring of the giants. Catch a glad Ignis no get slimy mitts on such amazing thing. But daring of giants no use by itself. You should take it. It definitely come in handy at Giant's Ruin somewhere. You should think Catcha.
I guess. Thanks. We get double attack 4. That's gonna go on our Shoku Dunban. Now that's one Nopon helped. We are gonna go back into another place to help another Nopon. You'll see why soon enough. We've gone from Sights to Frights. Well, you know what? Let's go back and finish up with one more beautiful sight, shall we? And not just Colony 6 looking a little bit better. Ah, young friends, come to see old friend Satata. I want you to do a favor for a dead man. My brother was killed in the Mechon attack, but Satata can't find his keepsake. Satata thinks it's in his room, a foreign hidden. Good friends, get it. Satata would go himself, but my Nopon feet are failing me. Will friends help an old Nopon? It's no good if it's locked away in some starfield room. Friends sound like older version of Hom Hom Juju.
Well, that's an insult.
As in stupid, useless, and utterly irrelevant to game plot. Friend understand this old Nopon. It's as if memories of my Brabon are disappearing. The keepsake is a mushroom cap. It doesn't suit me before you ask, but Brabon used to wear it all the time. Now, go get early. Well, this not what Brabon gave us the greatest of insults.
Yeah.
You're like Juju. Do I even want to know what that means? Trust me, you don't. And here we are, back here again. Mushroom cap. Wish I could read. Says Ryan.
Yeah. I dropped out of school when I was 5 because I just couldn't take it.
If you can't read at the age of 5, what's wrong with you? You should be able to read at the age of 3. It's called 3+ for a reason. I'm not talking to you. Git. Before you go, Satata, here's the cap. Friends found the keepsake. Thank you, thank you. On behalf of my Brabon, thank you. The cap was very sad. Of course, my Brabon was an idiot and a fool. But my Brabon was a very loving all the same. Satata does miss him. Well, that's that. He's dead.
Sensitive as always.
Thank you, young friends. Satata can't thank you enough. And that was, you know, quite charming. We'll say no to the leggings, though. But he has one more thing to do. Satata needs your help. Friends know the keepsake of my dear idiot brother Verpon. Satata needs you to lay to rest with him and his lovely wifey Pon. That the best way to honor memory of my brother Pon. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want it? You know, to remember him by? You're a sweet young hum, but do not worry yourself. Satata already has half of it. You have half of it? Well, that makes you happy. It does. My half-cut plan is brilliant. Go to Magnaforce to place where you can see the Great Falls. It is tween upon custom to throw object of sentimentality into falls. My last act for my brother Pon. Chuck it as hard as you can. You hear me? Thank you and good luck. You get the mushroom cap. Just got by Satata's young brother Pon.
Mm-hmm.
So, Let's do as he asks. Let's go to an area in which we haven't been to before in Magna Forest. We've seen bridges being built. We've seen ancient temples. You know what? I think we can see. We've seen also an illustrious pool as well as poison swamps, desecrated lands thanks to Telethia.
Yeah.
That's not all we can see. You can also see Ferrises being jerks.
What's wrong with me? Let's split.
I'm getting the hell out of here. Shulk, I don't care, man. I'm trying to run. Scream all you want like a little girl. I don't care.
Just one left.
That's fine, guys. You can make kissy face down there for all I care.
Oh, he came out of nowhere.
Little bit of platforming, and now
Yeah, just one left.
at this point I'm long gone, and they're sleeping. And we get the achievement code. Some help you are. And in case you're wondering, some help you are is whether you win, lose, or run away, don't land a single hit or even attempt to fight. Hey, they reward you for everything in this game. But now, if we can just go elsewhere, onwards and upwards, please. Ryan, some help you are indeed. I did good thing, I did. I was awesome. But you know what? As we go up, I just can't help but think of this area and just think back to September, actually 1 year ago to date actually, almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's nearly been a year since Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition was announced. As some would say, at the time of recording, it was the last full direct we ever got. And what was the last thing that got showed? Or got shown? Music. And this view. This view. I'll never get over the way we reacted when we first saw views like this.
Mm-hmm.
HD on the Switch, I gotta say, looks fantastic all the same. With a rainbow and everything.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the reasons why I look forward to video games like this. Creativity mixed with serenity. Anyway though, throw mushroom cap. Ryan chucked it, I think.
Yeah, he wound his arm up.
In spirit. Brian, don't fall off, please. Dude, just look at this.
The ivy growing on the sides.
Uh-huh. It's all awesome. I'll never get tired of this view.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now. I really get mushy, but Monolith, I hope you keep creating games like this. This looked good even on the Wii.
Yeah.
Well, that's sightseeing though. Let's take it back to Satate.
Give him the closure he needs.
Mm-hmm. Because my god, we got ours. The views and sights that we've seen this episode, they are one of the visual reasons why I look forward to this game so much. When it was first announced last year. Enough of this rain. Make it a brighter day. Thank you, a million thank yous. Now keepsake returned and my brother pawn is at peace. Take this gift as thank you from me and my brother pawn. You get jungle shoes. You know what? Keep them. You're gonna need it.
Mm-hmm.
But with that said though, guys, I think we'll call things here. We've seen beautiful things, we've seen horrible and terrifying things and jump scares, which, you know, are gimmicky, but they can be fun. I think for now, we'll end things off. It's been a bit of a sentimental episode for me, personally.
Mm-hmm.
But with that said, guys, thank you all for watching. If you like the video, be sure to like it for the views. If you dislike it, well then, you have no sense of artistic taste of what you've just seen. But if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, because trust me, the views, they ain't done yet. We've got a lot to see and a lot to experience. We hope you join us for the ride. Till then, guys, thank you very much for your time. We see you next time. As Melly bows to Shulk and Shulk just yawns. Yeah, sure, Melia. Whatever. We'll see you next time.